The New York Times recently did a lengthy expose looking into Donald Trump's family and how they evaded taxes and potentially engaged in fraudulent behavior in order to undervalue some of their properties to avoid paying the legal amount of estate taxes. Now, we also found out through that reporting that Donald Trump personally inherited over $400 million from his father after he passed away. Remember, Trump said over and over again that he was a self-made millionaire who had only received a $1 million loan from his father, which he then paid back in interest. We now know that that was an outright lie. But what do Trump's supporters think about this? What do they think about the fraud, and what do they think about the fact that Trump is not actually a self-made millionaire? Our very own Emma Vigeland spoke to some of those supporters at Trump's rally in Pennsylvania, and here's what one of them had to say.
I was hoping my dad left me that kind of money, so who cares, you know? Hey, his dad left him the money, he's a son, so what?
So the report also said that much of that money came through tax evasion and undervaluing their properties.
These kind of guys are smart, know the tax laws. If they can save money doing that, fine. It's legal. They didn't.
It's not, it's illegal.
Well, I don't know, they haven't said that.
No, actually, they did say that. That was the whole point of the article.
So you're gonna notice this. There's a number of clips that we're gonna go to, and we will have the link for the full video in this clip, so you guys can check out all of Emma's reporting on this. But it's a common theme, just this rejection, outright rejection of the facts and the evidence. It's amazing.
Yeah, so a couple of things there. Yeah, all right, look, if Trump came out and said, hey, I inherited $413 million, I bungled it largely, I went bankrupt 6 times, but at the end, my dad gave me so much money, I just couldn't bungle it all away. Say, okay, then he told the truth and that's what happened, but at least he made some money out of it and built a couple of towers, then you say, okay, then there's no problem. But he's been lying from day one. He said he got a small loan of $1 million, a small loan. You remember when you got a small loan of $1 million? And that paid his dad back with interest. None of it is true, not remotely true. So, but now you look back and you tell the guys, no, he actually got $413 million and it wasn't a loan, he just got it, right? They're like, yeah, whatever, so what, right? Okay, so you don't mind that he's a liar. That's fine.
They don't. So here is yet another example of that.
I don't care where his money comes from. I like him. I like what he's doing for America.
So a lot of people who voted for him said they liked that he was a self-made billionaire. It seems that he's not self-made.
It doesn't matter how much money he has. It's about the man, the size of his heart, and what he's doing for America.
The size of his heart.
Wow.
Which is an incredible thing to say, considering just the various policies that we've seen from Trump that have been just needlessly cruel. I mean, the zero tolerance policy at the border is just one of them. Ripping children away from their families as a deterrent to avoid people coming to the country seeking asylum. But I guess that's the size of his heart that she's so in love with.
Yeah, I mean, look, as long as he's defending their kind, I guess perfectly fine. So, I mean, he's done horribly cruel things to just about everybody. He bullies people day in, day out. That's the guy they think is kind-hearted?
Yes.
Okay, we live on different planets.
So I think one of the issues here is how people get their information. And so propaganda is incredibly powerful. Pro-Trump propaganda that we see from Fox News is incredibly powerful. And the next Trump supporter is really a testament to that.
You know what? I actually don't care what the New York Post says.
New York Times.
New York Times, Washington Post, CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, because they're all fake. The only channel I watch is Fox, and it's on 24/7.
CNN and MSNBC are on 24/7 too.
But I don't watch them. Okay. No. I even have my dogs watching Fox.
Yeah, we can tell. Yeah.
So, oftentimes when we have these conversations about Trump's base and you think, okay, well, Trump just did something that actually negatively impacts his base. The tariffs could be an example of that, right? Some of these tariffs and the trade war that we're now engaged in has hurt some of the farmers who have voted for Trump, but a lot of them still support him, and you wonder why. How could that happen? I mean, it's literally negatively impacting their pocketbooks. But here's the thing, if the only source of news is Fox, and they're telling you over and over again that Trump is really looking out for you and he's the only one looking out for you, Well, that repetition and that propaganda is powerful, and you will remain a supporter if that's the only place you're getting your information from.
Yeah, and if you absolutely refuse to listen to anything else, yeah, okay, then you're in your bubble and they tell you Trump's wonderful, so you naturally think that he's wonderful. So, by the way, I just want to thank you guys because you guys supported the reporters that we hired, including Emma. I love when she goes to those rallies.
Me too.
And because it gives you a sense of where they stand but to be fair to Trump supporters, sometimes they'll say, no, Mueller should finish his investigation. About half of them say that. So it's just holding up a mirror, that's all, right? And I think Emma does a great job with it. Earlier today, we told you about a TYT Investigates story about Ted Cruz's national security advisor who represented a mass murderer. That's an amazing story, also brought to you by you. And I love that that's why we're all the Young Turks together. And so I learned from this stuff. So that's why I wanted to thank you guys as well. You can see all of Emma's reporting, including from this rally, at youtube.com/rebelhq or facebook.com/rebelhq, or just get our app, tyt.com/app, and you'll be able to get it anytime you want. Two easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below, then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.